YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. The glory to GMS who told me this truth. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So article here, CNBC, brain implant startup backed by Bezos and Gates is testing mind-controlled computing on humans. So the synchron switch is implanted through the blood vessels to allow people with no or very limited physical mobility to operate, such as cursors and smart home devices, using their mind. So far, the technology has been used on 3 patients in the US and 4 in Australia. So it says, Synchron is enrolling patients in an early feasibility trial which aims to show that technology is safe to put in humans. 6 patients will be implanted with Synchron's brain computer interface, BCI, during the study. The company has no revenue yet, and the spokesperson said Synchron isn't commenting on how much the procedure will eventually cost. While many competitors have to implant their BCIs through open brain surgery, Synchron relies on a less invasive approach that builds on decades of existing endovascular techniques, the company said. So this is the stentrode endovascular electrode array. Wow. So Synchron's BCI is inserted through the blood vessels, which Oakley calls the natural highways into the brain. Synchron's stent, called the stentrode, is fitted with tiny sensors and is delivered to the large vein that sits next to the motor cortex. The stent is connected to antenna that sits under the skin in the chest and connects raw brain data that it sends out of the body to external devices. Well, let me just get something. The scripture pops up, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So they want to turn humans into machines, read all your brain activity data, read it, save it, manipulate it. What's this? So Synchron, they say, is actually helping people. As of right now, today, he said in an interview, that to me is really exceptional. So this is Synchron's brain computer interface, BCI, the stent endovascular electrode array, and implantable receiver transmitter. And then this, Revelation 13:17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And we'll finish with this video.
So if we really could have an interface with a computer, with an artificial intelligence that could read our minds, you can imagine a case in which we could be immortal. But that would completely change humanity and what it means to be human.
Merging the human brain with a computer would truly change our species forever. Researchers are developing technology that can transfer data between computers and our brains, and even read people's minds. For now, we have the power to detect brain waves and track electrical pulses within the neurons in our brains, and researchers are using this information, however vague, to aid the differently abled and make life easier for everyone. Among these researchers is 16-year-old Alex Pinkerton.
Really, all that we're working on is a brain-computer interface that utilizes graphene, and hopefully, if our math is correct, it'll be sensitive enough to read the magnetic fields of human thought.
It was in the 1970s that the Department of Defense first started funding